Hey all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expanded point of view and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with y'all whenever you come across them. So, today's reading is an Orisha reading, and I'm gonna be working with Oshun. I'm not gonna say much. I'll say a little, but basically, if you resonate as a child of Oshun, I feel like a lot of you don't even know what Orisha is, and I think obviously that's because um, it's seen as something that's from another African culture, and not maybe a more southern African culture, but a more central African culture, like from the Yoruba culture. I once made a comment, Uguti Orisha is not from the Yoruba, right? And I feel like that could obviously be a controversial comment, but what I meant is that we know Orisha from the Yoruba. Right now, if it wasn't for the Yoruba, we do not know Orisha, right? Well, the same way as the Caribbeans, because the Caribbeans also, it's because Orisha decided to cross the ocean because the people crossed the ocean, right? So Orisha went with them. Um, but what I meant before when I said Orisha's not from Yoruba, I didn't mean, it's not from there. I meant like Orisha's us, like it's from all of us. You must understand, Uguti, people migrated, people moved, especially from Central Africa moving south. People moved from Central Africa, from coastal Africa to other continents. So Orisha expanded, Orisha grew. So at this point, maybe we can say Orisha's from the Yoruba culture, just as Yoruba culture held it firm for us and held it alive so that we didn't forget. But Orisha's from all of us, and Orisha is for all of us. Okay, so starting at the beginning, for those of you who don't know Orisha, Orisha is like the higher concepts of God, right? It's this is going to be a very high frequency reading, I can tell already. If you don't understand everything, it's fine. Listen still, it's a calibration. The Orisha part of your DNA is getting activated as you listen, so it's okay if you don't understand exactly everything that I'm saying. Also, Google is your friend. So Orisha is like the higher concepts of God, which manifest as nature. So you'll find that a lot of Orisha represents natural phenomenons like river, water, oceans, lightning, rain, mountains, technology, iron, steel, twins, like things that occur in nature. But otherwise, Orisha is basically, I say the higher concepts of God, I mean basically the higher concepts of our existence. It's metaphysically speaking, it's a stream of probabilities that represent a higher form of living. So if you are a child of Oshun, those probabilities would be laced with energies of love, of beauty, of sensuality, of abundance. If you're a child of Ogun, um, those probabilities in your life would manifest through technology, through iron, through your job, things like that, right? If you're a child of Shango, then your probabilities will manifest through ambition, strategy, masculinity, um, things like that, basically. So that's what Orisha is. I first came across Orisha, I think it's now like 8 years ago or so. I was actually, so lo sisi lo bengimhamba ne, like vega ngathi lo sisi lo gogo lo bengimhamba, uyabona ukuthi ngiyadelela. Lo gogo lo bengimhamba ne. So she was going into like a maternity leave type of thing. She was pregnant, so she recommended someone else for me at the time when I was booking a reading with her. She was like, no, nangu umuntu ngoba mina khona manje sengingene ku-maternity leave, yo. So I went to this person. Um, yeah, nage, he's more of what I am right now. Like bekungasumuntu oye ephehlweni bekungasumuntu oswasile, but bekumuntu that has like the gift and the ability to interpret energy, right? Bekane begana gift yokubona, and like I said, to relay messages from the spirit world into this world. Not necessarily what I do, because I also align energies. Like, I don't really do readings. I do transmissions. I call them readings so that, we can kind of speak the same language. But really, I do transmissions. Like, mina inteng you show you adjusts your DNA. It activates your DNA. It moves things around inside you until it's hlale kahle. That's why after a reading of mine, you might feel uncomfortable for a while. Kodwa kusalayo. At the end, click. So yeah. Anyway, I went to okay, and then like, yeah, sure, we did our reading, and then in the middle of the reading, he was like, an Orisha wants you to leave out honey for them, or like place out honey for them. And I was like, oh, what? He's like, an Orisha. I was like, bro, what is an Orisha? And then he says, Mina, how ukoko akakutjelanga, like, I'm like, no, I have no idea what that is. I say, angazi, like, now you taking me, Google is your friend. Like, bon ukuthi wenzani girl, kodwa njengoba ngisho mina, an Orisha wants you to leave out honey for them. So I was against it. I didn't like soliciting relationships with entities at the time. Like, I was still a baby, like, in the whole thing. So the fact that an entity was actually trying to get my attention, that completely freaked me out. And I was just like, I mean, obviously I ain't doing that. Duh. Yo. Next thing, I sing my spirits. Look at me now, child. Ooh, anyways, so later on, only to find out to see this Orisha that wanted me to leave out honey for them, Oshun. But I left it alone until Yana, she introduced herself to me, like, properly, like, viscerally, fam. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, basically that's just an intro, right, into your reading. So if you resonate, I'm about to pull some tarot for you and find out. So Oshun, if I haven't mentioned, I think I did, but I'm just going to mention again. Oshun represents the concepts of, or one might say she is the goddess of, however you speak in your spiritual land, it's cool. Oshun represents the concepts of beauty, like eternal beauty, like godly beauty, yonkinti hamba kahle beauty. She also represents sensual energy, sexual energy, abundance, wealth, richness, desire, lust, and love. And she's tricky. Hey, Oshun is tricky. Especially because, okay, in terms of jealousy, right? Oshun has this certain connection to the concept of jealousy. Because of beauty and the sexuality and all of that stuff, she would attract a lot of jealousy, and she learned how to use it, like, to her advantage. So children of Oshun are normally have a lot of jealous energy towards them, but yeah, they know how to transmute it and turn it into something that they can use, because we don't waste anything in the spiritual realms. We use everything. What do I have for the children of Oshun? What you feeling anxious about? Hey boo. Okay. Okay, some heartbreak is being balanced out with some truth, with some clarity, and with some direction. Yeah, okay. So you've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the Emperor. I'm seeing you guys you're trying to attain some information. You're trying to seek direction for your life. You're trying to attain knowledge. You're trying to attain the type of knowledge that helps you know what to do in certain situations like of your life. You're tired of being out in the wilderness alone without knowing what to do and finding yourself clinging to things or people that end up using you, abusing you, and leaving you with less than what they found you with. I'm getting someone who's looking forward to making their life better. Like someone is motivated here with this Emperor card because that's masculine energy, and with the Emperor, it's the purest form of masculine energy. Like this is strategy, not force. Like this is not I'm gonna go to war. Like this isn't about terrorizing a village. This is about this is about this is about getting what you want. This is literally just about getting what you want. Like you've decided, like you're not going out like a sucker. You want peace, man. That's what I'm getting. You want peace. Like you want peace of mind. You want a higher quality of life. Um and I'm seeing that balance out, like these feelings you have with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety and heartbreak, right? So that's what you're working through. You're working through some heartbreak. And I'm not getting something that happened like recently. I'm getting something like someone who feels like their life was like heartbreaking, or 5 years of their life was like heartbreaking, and it's just caused you proper anxiety and depression and all of that. I'm getting someone who's just like starting to snap out of this feeling, and they want more for their lives. Like you want a brighter life, you want something to look forward to, you want to love yourself. I'm going to put this very plainly. You want to create a version of yourself that you can love, that you can respect, that you can look up to. You're starting to figure out, Uguti, this thing where you expect people to love you for just because it's their duty from God or something. Like it's getting real tired and real lame and not making sense. It's very poverty mentality type of thing. It's kind of like wanting to thrive off of people feeling sorry for you. This might have been a strategy you used in the past in order to survive, but you're kind of tired of it. You're tired of it. You don't want to be this person anymore. You don't want to beg anymore. You don't want to beg for love. You don't want to beg for attention. You don't want to beg for affection. You don't want to beg anymore. You don't want to grovel anymore. You want to exude power. You want to exude beauty. You want your desires. It's so direct. It's almost dark. Like, you want it so badly. It's almost dark. Like, I feel like you're willing to do anything to free yourself from whatever idea was oppressing you that made you feel like you're not good enough or whatever. You're tired of being babied is also what I'm getting. Like you want to do this like the adult way. You've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the story's changing here a bit, which is interesting because we had 14 minutes. I'm like, no, I do not have the time for the story to change. The story's changing here. So now I'm talking to, you know how, like I said, this is for those of you who resonate with Oshun. So this is like someone who's attracted to someone who exudes Oshun energy. Like, you want this person so badly. Oh my God. You feel like they heal you. You feel like they make everything right. They balance everything in your life. Everything that hurt you before no longer matters when this person is around. Like, you're okay with everything you went through when you're around this person's energy. Now this Emperor card has a whole new like meaning. And this Knight of Pentacles. This Oshun figure that you're attracted to, or this person that exudes Oshun energy. So remember what I said. This is a person who has beauty. Another thing I didn't mention about Oshun is she's learned. Like she's learned. I don't know how to explain that. Like she knows a lot of things. It can be learned as in like she's a scholar, as in like school, or like she knows a lot about esoteric things, about things that other people don't know about. She's learned. She knows that she's knowledgeable, right? You're so attracted to that. You're so attracted to that. Also, this person is single, by the way. This Oshun figure you're attracted to, they are single. And you are a match for this person. It's like you match they have this energy, like the energy of a deity, like the energy of a goddess, like Oshun, like I said, and you match this energy. This Knight of Cups and this Four of Pentacles is so cute because it's coming across as like this crush that you have, and yet like I feel like you asking yourself, are you enough? Are you enough like for this person? Like, do you have the kind of energy, do you bring the kind of energy that this person would be attracted to? Fam, let me tell you, you do. You're coming across as the magician. You're coming across as the King of Pentacles. You're actually coming across as a perfect match for this person, right? You've got this Three of Cups, which is telling me that your guides are going to help you get this person. This Oshun energy person, your angels are going to help you get this person. They're going to do everything they can to energetically match you to this person, and in every other way also possible. The stars are going to help you align. I'm going to pull more cards because Mintanda is in the bazenu. This is the kind of person who, not the kind of person, but this relationship should manifest. I'm getting that you guys are going to spend a lot of time together, just the two of you. This is the kind of relationship that arouses a lot of jealousy. Naturally, like I said, Oshun attracts jealousy. So, yeah. Just be ready for that. And I'm not saying like, in ini, but guys, you guys must also start to make yourselves familiar with the concept of a relationship. And I'm not talking about umuntu, so that, not judging if that's what you're about, do you? But I'm just saying that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about a relationship from umona, from jealousy from outside, from people giving your relationship the evil eye, from people, just wanting to infiltrate and hack and stuff like that, right? Like, it's very important for you to form boundaries around that which gives you joy. I'm not getting much else. I'm actually getting it's time for the reading to start. But yeah, I mean, you guys got the gist of it. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like and subscribe and share and do all the things. And if you want to book a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. Things like starseed reading, Orisha reading fall under the higher self reading there, guys. Shop later.